Hi, this is Steve Nunley at Smarter Advertising, smarteradvertisingcompanies.com. Today we're going to talk about the speed of your website and why it is so important. Many of you probably may not realize this, but you can be losing up to 50% of the visitors to your website simply because it takes too long to load on cell phones. When you go to visit your own website, you've probably been there many times before on your computer and on your cell phone. You think it loads fast. The thing is when you went there, you did not go to a website. The website comes to you. It gets downloaded onto your phone, gets downloaded onto your computer. The next time you visit the website, you're actually seeing a copy that's already been downloaded. So what could have taken 20 seconds the first time on a cell phone might take 1 or 2 seconds the second time. You actually have to analyze the speed of your website. But why is all this important? Do you go to websites sometimes and get annoyed at how long they take to open? What do? Do you sit there and patiently wait for them to open? Or do you just, hey, I'm going to go to Google and find another website? Or how about a website that you can see everything, but the screen is frozen? I call this frozen screen syndrome. And basically is the website is loaded, but there's so much coding that you can't scroll down, you can't click. Basically, the website is useless. These problems, if they're a problem for you when you visit other people's websites, think about the people coming to yours. Do you want them to have a good experience or a bad experience? Do you want them to buy from you or to leave and go to somebody else's? So let's talk about what percentage of people this affects. What percentage are your visitors? There's actually 3 types of cell phones out there. They're called 3G, which is 3rd generation, 4G, which is 4th generation, and 5G, which is 5th generation. Here's the important part to understand. The 3G phones, when they came out, had a broadcast range of 20 miles. They were slow, but the signal went out and worked really good inside people's houses and everything for up to 20 miles. The 4G phones came out, they're 10 times faster. However, they only reach 2 miles. So there's a lot of people out there that have 4G phones that don't have a 4G connection. And now the 5G phones have come out. They download websites 1,000 times faster. The problem is they're only effective for 1,000 feet within the antenna. The problem with 5G phones is that the effective range of the antenna is only 1,000 feet. Less than 1% of people have access to 5G. We all bought the 5G phones because we heard they're going to be faster. They are faster. You just don't have anything to connect them to. So as you're driving down the road, your phone is jumping from 5G to 4G to 3G. You may not see those changes, but you do see the bars change. And when you see, when's the last time most of us had 5 bars? The answer is almost never. Every time you drop a bar, your phone is also slowing down. The best example I can think of this is to go into the local grocery store and try to use your phone on FaceTime or any other kind of video sharing. Guess what? The phone works, but if you try to use FaceTime, it crashes. And it just crashes repeatedly and it says signal lost. This is the same thing that happens if you would try to access a website from there. It's just a great illustration. More common examples of this happening are when you go to a restaurant or your favorite coffee shop, maybe a Starbucks or something, maybe even the doctor's office. Now try to download TikTok. Oh, guess what? It doesn't work unless you connect to their Wi-Fi. But a lot of those places don't have it. Well, you're not the only person who goes to Starbucks. You're not the only one who goes to a doctor. You're not the only one who goes to the restaurants or goes to the mechanics or 1,000 other places. The reality is there are people out there looking for your products and services who are out using their phones in areas where they have a very bad connection. When that happens, your website that loads so fast for you may take forever for them. The bottom line is close to 50% of people in the United States that are trying to access your website, whatever the speed of the phone is, are probably connecting at near 3G speeds. That's 1,000 times slower than 5G, 10 times slower than 4G. So it's taking a long time. Well, how do you find out how long it takes your website to open on people's phones? Google has a tester called Google Pages Insight. We're going to display the URL here on there. Go in there and look. Google doesn't test your website at 5G speeds. It doesn't test your website at 4G speeds. It tests at 3G. Google knows that while maybe only 20% of people have a 3G phone, Google understands that 50% of people are connecting at 3G speeds. So go in, take a look, and if your website takes too long, contact your website company and tell them to speed it up. It should be loading in only 3 or 4 seconds on a 3G device. If they can't help you, we're going to have another video on here on how to speed up your website. Feel free to reach out and contact us at smarteradvertisingcompanies.com. Thank you.